subscribe if you are making a part of Wanna Fear channel.
It was 10 o'clock at night, and I was on my way home from tuition. On the way to my house comes a graveyard. Today, the sound of a girl crying was coming from here. This graveyard had been closed for many years. The sound was coming from the watchman's room. I mustered the courage and asked the girl, "Who are you, and what are you doing here?" Hearing my voice, the girl stopped crying. After some time, the girl started crying again. I went closer and repeated my question. Now she spoke to me. "My name is Emmy. I have a math exam tomorrow." The voice sounded familiar to me. I asked, "Are you Emmy?" She said yes. Hearing this, my fear decreased, and I said to Emmy, "You scared me. It's okay, dear. Your presentation will be done. Let me drop you home." Emmy pointed to the guard's old room and said, "Sir, I live in this house with my mother." Hearing this scared me. I said, "Dear, it has been empty for a long time." She interrupted me and said, "Sir, please help me and I will pass my exam." On Emmy's repeated request, I agreed to go. "Sir, you are very kind." Saying that, Emmy took me inside her house, which had 2 rooms. In this house, one room was completely closed and one room had nothing but a torn carpet and 3 burning candles. "Sir, sit here. I will bring my bag." Emmy said this and went to another room. Fear started creeping over me, and with the passage of time, my panic started to increase. "Sir, what are you thinking?" I was startled when I heard Emmy's sudden voice. "Emmy, when did you come?" "Sir, I came only when you were lost in your thoughts." I said, "Okay, sit down. Open the book quickly. I will explain some important questions, then I will go." Emmy replied to me, "Sir, it's 11 o'clock now. Mother will wake up at 12 o'clock at night. Will you not meet the mother?" I asked, "What do you mean? Mother will wake up at 12 o'clock? Emmy replied, "Mother sleeps during the day and wakes up at night." I ignored her words to reduce my fear and started focusing on the book and got busy with studies. My eyes were on the clock. There were still 10 minutes left before 12 o'clock. I said, "I have to go now. It's too late. The rest will be done at school." Hearing this, Emmy's eyes turned red with anger. I felt scared and asked for water after seeing this. Emmy started walking towards the other room to get water. She looked at me and said, "You are not going anywhere." Seeing this, I fell in fear. I ran out to the door and Amy's voice came from behind. "I want a dead body for my mother, otherwise she will kill me." I turned around with trembling legs and saw a girl with long hair and scary eyes, a glass full of blood in her hand. Seeing this, I lost my senses and fell on the floor. My eyes were half closed. I was helpless and felt her nails penetrate into my leg. She was dragging my helpless body towards another room. The door of the other room slowly opened by itself, taking my body inside. She said, "Mom, I brought the body." Her mother's mysterious voice was echoing in the whole room. Her mother was at some distance from me, but it seemed as if she had dominated me. I couldn't move, even if I wanted to. My eyes were about to close. I didn't understand what was going on. The sound was so horrible, I fainted. After a while, when I opened my eyes, I saw the smoke in the room coming towards me. I dared to put both my hands on the ground and try to lift myself. That woman was yelling at me. I got up as fast as I could and tried to run outside the room. As soon as I got out of the house, I found myself surrounded by horrible graves. I put my knees on the ground and started screaming. The sound of laughter started coming from the nearby grave. I felt as if the dead were mocking me. I came out and thought that I had freed myself from this terrible place. After a while, I saw that Emmy's mother was taking my body inside the grave. Seeing this, I felt like I am not alone. There are others like me in this cemetery. I wanted to feel myself away from Emmy's mother and tried unsuccessfully to feel my body with my hand, but I was helpless. My heart stopped beating, and my breathing stopped. The woman took my existence to the grave. All my running and screaming were in vain. I was feeling like them. Those who were laughing at me were now completely silent in the graveyard, and I was not even afraid. Fear was completely gone from my heart. After a while, Emmy lovingly held my hands and started walking with me, and we both sat in the same place for someone else.
If you enjoy animated horror stories like this, then subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.